Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to Tamra's Tarot Variety. All right, I am going to get started with your read. Sorry, the reads are a little bit late this month, but I've been super busy. So I pulled 6 cards from the Angel deck by Radley Valentine, and such an interesting read. So before I even get started, I wanted to tell you all, so there's, let me see here. Okay, Archangel Raguel and Archangel Zadkiel came through for you. So I'll tell you about that in a minute. But before I even get started, the energy that I'm getting, Capricorn, was, many of you know, Saturn was in Capricorn for a long time, and it sort of kept Capricorns in their element, and that was through up until December 2020, when we went into the age of Aquarius. So interestingly enough, I've said this before, I believe that Capricorns have been given a break, a long break, where my spirit guides are saying you were a little bit frivolous and fancy-free. And for some of you, it might have been a little destabilizing and scary just to be, they're showing me, my spirit guides love this example. They show this to me a lot. This, that thing at the car wash that goes like that. So basically like unbalanced a little bit, but for many of you, it was good. It was freeing. So Spirit is saying a lot of you might have done something different than what you would normally do in your life, and you sort of ventured out into and explored different things. And a lot of you felt like a burden's, the Capricorn burden was lifted off of you. Okay, so what I'm seeing in the read is that a lot of you are combining those two energies, and you're sort of getting back to your own earthly energy and combining it with the more lighthearted, spiritual, light energy, and mixing it together. And I think you're gonna have really good results if you what is it, like just accept that energy and work with it. You can really have it work for you, because what this energy is showing me is like someone, when people are very grounded and spiritual and creative, it's like the world is your oyster. All right, let me read the cards. So what I got first, Capricorn, is Knight of Earth. And Spirit is giving you a compliment here. They're saying you are loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. And this is a knight, so they're saying that many of you were like this as children. And the message of the card is time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, and you know that you have a guardian angel. So Spirit would really like you to connect to your own spirit guides this month. So again, they're asking you to get back into your own Capricorn energy, get grounded, get back to business. And then the spiritual side, you also have a guardian angel. So that's just, the message is very clear. And then next we have King of Earth. So Spirit's saying you are also generous, professional, responsible, and practical. So they'd like you to really be proud of that. Some of you Capricorns, like I was touching upon before, might feel a little bit confused, and Spirit doesn't want you to feel that way. They want you to just embrace all of it, bring it all together. This says a successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. You have the Midas touch. And you really do, Capricorn, because I can't think of anything more powerful than a metaphysical Capricorn. So when you're using your spirit, your metaphysical knowledge and your trust of spirit and the unknown, and mixing it with your groundedness, logic, intelligence, it's just, I would love to hear what you all are up to. So next we have 7 of Earth, and this says you have seeds well planted. Some of you might have a little bit of a temporary pause in action, and I think that's from just, like I've stated, trying to combine the Aquarius energy with Capricorn energy. Yes, that's what it is. The combination of those two energies together. It can be amazing, but again, it can feel destabilizing. And they're saying some of you might be feeling that and having unnecessary worry, which is why praying and meditating and all of that stuff would be really good. And next we have Justice, and this is where Archangel Raguel comes in, and pray to Archangel Raguel. You can see here he has a sword. So this obviously represents the Justice card in the regular Rider-Waite deck. So a lot of you know about that card. You might have legal decisions come up. You might need justice in your own life. You might be standing up for someone else. Some of you might even be wanting to be a lawyer, a judge, something like that. And actually that would be a really good idea, especially right now, mixing these energies. But this says fair and just decisions, do what you know is right, and stand up for your beliefs. Because Capricorn, a lot of you are going to be full of insight right now, and Spirit would really like you to use that in your highest good, in the highest good of others. And some of you might be called to really put yourself out on the line and stand up for yourself and others. And please do. They're asking you to be brave. And then next we have balance. So this is where Archangel Zadkiel is coming in. Pray to Archangel Zadkiel for balance in your life. It says the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. So the message that I'm getting there is, Capricorn, many of you have felt off balance. And some of you may have turned to addictive behaviors, something self-soothing, calming, and Spirit saying, please don't rely on that. You don't need that. Try to release your coping mechanisms and just look at the positive of this situation. And they're saying they understand how some of you have felt destabilized with this Aquarian energy. And you may have turned to just old habits from the past, old habits from, you know, the culture that you live in or the family that you're raised in. So that could be just getting caught up in, you know, holidays and occasions. A lot of, you know, maybe, it's weird to say, but maybe like too much, like celebrating, cooking, all of that stuff. Like, you know, when people get into all of that, the shopping and the cooking and the buying, you know, think of like holidays, think of Christmas, all of that. Like, you might be overdoing it a bit just to sort of find and keep a normalcy in your life, where Spirit wants you to surpass that. And because that is combining they're saying that that's a way for people to ground themselves, like feeling like, oh, things are just, you know, not the way they normally are. So I'm going to really double down on, say, something like Christmas or Hanukkah, and just double down on traditions and things like that. Where Spirit would say, well, I mean, Spirit is saying that, you know, if you are on the spiritual path, they'd like you to move past that energy and use the energy that's going on right now to do something more powerful. And that's like the best way for me to put that is, Spirit is saying that you're very powerful right now. They're telling me not to beat around the bush, and they would just like you to harness this energy and use it for power. So if you think about how much energy goes into maintaining, you know, let's just say, for example, Christmas, if you were to have this huge blowout Christmas, think about how you could harness that energy to, I don't know, do something very powerful. That's what they're saying. And I'm going to let that be up to you, whatever your talents and intelligence and spirituality is. I hope this is making sense. It's a pretty strong message. Anyway, let's go to the last card. We have 7 of water, and this says a complex decision, the need to do research, and stop procrastinating. So yeah, that's so interesting, because like a couple Capricorns just came to my mind. I know one YouTuber just she keeps traveling everywhere, and she is trying to figure out, like, you know, where she fits. And I wish she would watch this reading. I don't want to call her out, but because she does something totally different than this. I watch her. I doubt that she watches me. But I think what she's trying to figure out is, like, she's moved to all different parts of the country, and she's thinking about, like, growing her own fruits and vegetables. So I think what's happening is she's trying to figure out where to fit this new energy, this new Aquarian energy, into her Capricorn existence. And so if any of you are feeling, you know, weird at all, you're Spirit's saying this is a good time to come out of that and integrate those two things. So think of the spirit of Capricorn and the spirit of Aquarius coming together. And please, Capricorn, if you're watching this, I'm sure you're on the spiritual path, and Spirit is saying it's actually a pretty amazing energy, and you can really do a lot with it if you don't try to fight this energy. Try to use it for your advantage. Okay, I think I've made my point. That is it, Capricorn. I will see you all next month. All right, bye.